Hi folks, so here we got another video. So in this video we're gonna drive around for another 10 minutes and work on general mistakes, critical errors. So I'm just gonna pull away from this curb. So left signal, shoulder check, there is a white car. Okay, so he's gone. Looks clear, so we are good to go. Now the speed limit on this street, I know it's 60 kilometers. So okay, now amber light, so I'm just gonna make a full stop here. So you can drive 10 below the maximum posted speed limit in your driving test. If it's 60, anywhere between 50 and 60 is good. If you go over the speed limit, that's gonna be automatic fail. And if you're driving too slow without any reason, that's gonna be automatic fail. So here right now I'm doing about 57, 58. So another posted speed limit sign, still maximum 60. Here we got a green light coming up with a walking man sign in that small box. So that means the light gonna stay green for us, so we are good. And I'm just gonna switch lanes after this intersection here, after the traffic lights. So same thing here guys, we got green light again with a walking man sign in that small screen. So now we can change lanes. So I'm going to check this mirror, my side mirror, signal, shoulder check, looks clear. And when you're changing lanes, when you're observing everything from your mirrors, when you're checking mirrors, you still want to maintain your speed. A lot of time what I see in driving lessons, or even like in the road test when people go for the driving test, when they check mirrors, the first thing they do is they actually take their foot off from the gas pedal, so they slow down and they start interfering with the traffic behind them. If you do that, if you interfere with the traffic that's behind you, that's going to be a critical error then. Okay, so when you're just observing mirrors, try to keep your speed same. And then when you have to change lane, okay, when you are ready to change lane, that's when sometimes you have to speed up, sometimes you have to slow down. It just depends on the situation. So here we see a railway crossing coming up, so we're just gonna check on both sides. And when you're checking, you physically have to turn your head left and right to make everything obvious to your examiner that you're checking. If you're only checking with your eyes, your examiner can't tell if you're checking or not, and that's gonna be a deduction in the driving test. So everything, like whatever you're doing in your driving test, you're showing your skill to your examiner. So you want to make everything obvious to him. Make sure your examiner is very clear on whatever you're doing. Speed limit here is still 60 kilometers, so we are doing about 55, 57. Railway crossing coming up, so I'm checking on both sides, left and right. And you want to check before the railway tracks. Like if you're checking on the tracks or after the tracks, it's already too late, and that means your examiner will still deduct points. Red light, so I'm slowing down, going to make a full stop here before the stop line. Just gonna wait for the green light here. Alright, so we got a green light, and I see another speed limit sign here, maximum 60. So I'm just gonna speed up to 55, 57. Anytime when you're driving straight like this, you got no traffic lights, no stop sign, and the road is almost empty like this, every 2 or 3 seconds, make sure you look at your speed, because you want to make sure you're not going over the speed limit or you're not going too slow. You should be observing like traffic. You want to scan the road, check your mirrors. We are turning left here, so I'm gonna signal left. Light is still red, so I'm slowing down. And when you stop behind a car, you should be able to see the back tires on the ground. Back tires are like about car length distance. Green light, okay. So here I want to make sure, because both lanes are turning left, so I want to make sure I'm in the first lane. I stay in the first lane as I'm turning, because if I take my turn too wide, I can interfere with the traffic that's in the right lane beside me. Construction going on here, guys. I see a construction sign, and the speed limit is going on this highway. Right now it's 60, but otherwise when there's no construction, the regular speed limit on this highway is 80 kilometers. But right now, because of construction, the posted speed limit is 60 kilometers. So same thing here, maintaining distance from this car. Checking my speed. So right now we are doing about 40 kilometers because the traffic is going a little bit slow. Another speed limit sign, 60 maximum because of construction. And now I'm doing about 57, 58. So now I have to be very careful. I want to make sure I don't go over the speed limit here. So I'm checking my speed every few seconds. I'm checking my speed. So there's another intersection. I can check on both sides like this. When I'm doing that, at the same time I'm still maintaining my speed, because if I start to slow down when I'm checking, I can interfere with the traffic that's behind me. Okay, so right now we are going on a bridge. So when you're going uphill, you want to press on the gas a little bit more because you're going against the gravity. So you have to maintain your speed. So that's why you step on the gas a little bit. And now we are going downhill. So that means I should cover my brake. Checking my speed. I still have to stay in under 60 because the maximum is still 60. Okay, so here if you look at the overhead sign, from this lane we can go straight. So we're gonna stay in this lane because we are going straight. Slowing down because the light is red. And complete stop here. Okay, so on the right hand side there is a sign, construction ends. And now guys, I drive on this road every day, so I know it's 70 kilometers. And I see a speed limit sign on the right hand side as well. It says maximum 70. So right now I'm doing about 68, 69. Green light is coming up, and there's also a flashing hand. Looks like 10 seconds left. So that means we got enough time to go through this intersection. Checking, blue car on the right side. Yellow sign indicating the right lane is going to end, but we are in the middle lane, so that means we are okay. I can check on the right side to make sure there's no car, because sometimes people might try to cut you off, so you always want to be careful. Now we see another speed limit sign coming up. It looks like now the speed limit here is maximum 80 kilometers, so I can speed up a little bit. If I go over the speed limit, that's gonna be automatic fail. And on this, if you're driving too slow, that's also critical error, because too slow creates interference with other traffic. And when you interfere with other traffic, that's gonna be an automatic fail in the test. Okay, so we're gonna be turning right next. We will see overhead signs. We're gonna take Concordia Avenue exit. So about here, I can put my right signal on to indicate that I'm taking this exit, and I'm slowing down now. I can cancel my signal for now. There was also a recommended speed limit sign. They are suggesting 30 kilometers for this exit here.